so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm champion, we are champions. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm champion, we are champions. They call me Desperate Gaming, he's an animal. Watch him play, expert 2, standard 2. Clowning you, villains with every aspect I choose. And showing just that they lose when they step in the game. Everyone knows my name. Doctor Strange, who, Spider-Ham, maybe, and Black Widow. On a secret mission to stop the villain. Dance of Death is the main event. Unless I'm Rocket Raccoon, no time to be rude. Oh wait, I just murdered you. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm champion, we are champions. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm champion, we are champions. They say it's a little bit slow, but I'm all about control. When I stun and confuse, cause there's no way I would lose. I flip up and down, villains stand you round till I'm ready or not. This combo ready to drop 20, 30 damages and cannon hawk smash. I'm a bash, put him in the trash and call it a match. Let's step up in the portal or get up in game. Dead Winnie the Nelson, so keep it locked and watching. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm champion, we are champions. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes.
What is up, everybody? This is Descard Gaming. We are going to jump into another game here. This is going to be Mr. Sinister against Phoenix and Shadowcat. This is kind of celebrating the animated cartoon that's the 90, it's called a 97 cartoon, I think, or 92 cartoon, I don't know. So Mr. Sinister is no joke. We're playing with the Reavers. The Reavers are going to also be pretty nasty because their side scheme, when you defeat it, it's going to bring in one. And a lot of the Reavers have a one reveal effect and they have teamwork. Now, there has been errata to teamwork in the new expansion box. I'm not sure if that means going forward, if we go back in time to, say, this box that we're playing, if teamwork is supposed to be, we're supposed to follow the new teamwork. The new teamwork is when, say, a teamwork minion's in play, another one comes into play. The one that comes into play only activates, not the one that's already in play. So I guess we could try playing it with the new teamwork rules. Although that's makes the game easier, but yeah, we can see how that plays out. Anyways, we're gonna go to the table. In this game, I'm gonna kind of slow it down and try to break down all the different rules so new players can kind of understand what's going on. So a bit of a slower paced game, and but yeah, Mr. Sinister is a very tricky villain, especially on expert. I think he's one of the, for me, he was the hardest villain in the next evolution for me. All right, let's go.
Me.
All right, here we are. Okay, so what happens is when you first start up a game of Marvel Champions, you're going to get your decks, you're going to get your tokens, all that kind of stuff. You're also going to get, if you're playing two-handed or multiplayer with other people, your first person token. Now, I think actually I want to make Jean Grey first person. I don't know. It's fine.
Storm, mistress of the elements.
That's Storm. Okay, so let me break it down for everybody. So when you do a setup, let me just, yeah, so your obligations, your nemesis are set aside. Your obligations will be shuffled into the encounter deck. You're going to reveal first the main scheme, which is Sinister Intent. This contents tells you what to put in. The ones in the bracket, which are right here, that's optional. We took out Nasty Boys and put in Reavers. But yeah, set up. Set aside the Flight, Super Strength, and Telepathy encounter sets. Put Hope Summer into play under the first player control. Okay, so we've done that. This one says the secret laboratory hidden deep below the abandoned orphanage is filled with vats containing innocent mutants, subjects of Sinister's experiments. When revealed, remove one random stage 2 from the game, then advance to a random stage 2A. So yeah, what we're gonna do is, here's the 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever one, this one gets discarded. All right. And I have no clue. I shuffled it, so I don't know. All right. Then it says to advance. So we're going to advance. Sinister experiment. Mr. Sinister sets about incorporating another mutant's DNA into his own genome. And we got focusing in. Attach the telepathy attachment to Mr. Sinister and shuffle the rest of the telepathy encounter set into the counter deck. This thing starts with 2 on it. Telepathic. I think telepathic is pretty bad. He gets this superpower, which gains +1 scheme, and he gains retaliate 1. So that is pretty nasty. So that's like hate for Hope Summers. I am running a sidearm, so we can put that on Hope Summers. So that's permanent. That's attached. That boosts his stats up. And then these get shuffled into the deck. The telepathic cards. So he has retaliate 1. All right, we're shuffled. All right, now we do the reveal. So the reveal says place 1 threat on the main scheme, 2 threat per person instead if Mr. Sinister has fewer than 2 superpower attachments. So that's 2 times 2 because it's a 2-player game I'm playing. So that's going to be 4 more. So it's at 6 out of 10 because there's 5 per person. So it's 4 away from popping. Then he has a force response. Very, very important. After a status card is placed on Mr. Sinister, place 2 threat on the main scheme. Okay, so that's a force response you have to do. We're just going to shuffle our decks here. And then player 1's going to be Kitty Pryde. Whoa. Exploded. And I'm running a thick 50 card deck with Jean Grey. Okay. All right, so let's draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to keep Unflappable. Keep an Airwalk. Keep an Endurance. Mulligan 3. Okay. Jean Grey. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we keep our Utopia, keep a double, keep that. We're gonna mulligan that card. Let me just see how much I can pay. So we want to pay. So 1 resource for Unflappable. Then we got an Airwalk. Endurance. So I could do Airwalk, throw away my X-Men. Okay. So I can play all those cards. Unless I want, okay. And then if I'm keep mulligan 2. Rapid response and gentle. Okay. All right, Kitty Pryde will go here. We're gonna go into phase. To do that, we have a thing called phase control. Action, flip your mass form upgrade, limited once per round. Now the setup is you start in solid, but I can phase control and flip it to phase. And that is, so we're gonna go 1 resource from Flappable. And then I will go another resource. Ooh, Defiance is nice to hold, but Endurance. We'll put that in Jean Grey. Go to 12. And then, all right, I can flip over. Just see. Actually, you know what? I don't need Airwalk. So we're gonna throw Airwalk away. We're gonna go Honorary X-Men onto Jean Grey. That's gonna make her an X-Men, even if she's in Alter, which she just has Mutant and Psionic. Jean Grey, she's now an X-Men. Goes to 13 health. We'll keep our Defiance and throw for 2, and she gets my stats. So Hope Summers. First player controls Hope Summers. Hope Summers does not count against her ally limit. Hope Summers Base thwart and base attack are equal to your thwart and attack of your hero. If she leaves play, we lose the game. So she doesn't take consequential. She doesn't have the stars things here. All right. Then we're going to pass to Jean Grey. We're going to play a double to do Utopia. Now, Utopia is a support. If all my allies have the X-Men trait, increase your ally limit by 1. Key thing here is after an X-Men ally enters play, exhaust Utopia ready X-Men character. Very powerful. It's like really good. And then we're gonna go to this side. Can we play gentle? 1 resource for clarity of purpose. We're gonna attach that to Phoenix, and we can exhaust it and deal 1 damage. And it's not take, so right. So we could play gentle here. So let's do, guess we'll, or do we want to play gentle? Throw for 3 to bring this down to that. Well, yeah, gentle is good to as a blocker. Yeah, so we're gonna go Phoenix Force, take a damage, clarity of purpose, and another resource to play gentle. Utopia, we're ready. Phoenix, and I'm going. So gentle will die if he attacks Mr. Sinister, because Mr. Sinister has retaliate. Oh, I just wait. 10, 11, oh, I just took a damage off Mr. Sinister. Should have been my. Okay, there we go. 12. Yeah, we'll just keep gentle on standby. Because he can attack minions. All right. Yeah, the retaliate's pretty bad. Okay. One, two, three, 4. Oh, superpower. Okay, that's good. Right, we're gonna mind. Oh, Uncanny X-Men 1, 2, 3, 4. Very happy about that.
Nice.
Okay. All right, so the main's gonna go up by 4. A lot of acceleration there. 2 with a boost, attacking Shadowcat. I have a lot of defense cards. We're gonna do a Defiance, which when a boost card on an enemy attacking you would be turned face up, discard it instead. And then what's key about this for new players is that it has this word called a traded word as defense. Now, anytime you play an event that has the defense keyword, it now considers you defending this attack, like defending. So you don't have to exhaust to be considered defending this. And why that's really good with Shadowcat is because she has a thing called phase. So I'm in this form right now while Shadowcat is defending. So because I played that event, I am considered defending right now. And it says she cannot take damage. But after you attack or defend in phase mass form, we have to flip it over. It's a force response, meaning we have no option to do it, but after the defend. So the defend concludes when you calculated the damage at the end. And then, so we're going to reveal this, but it's discarded. So this boost ability, the boost and boost ability both get discarded from Defiance. I have my counter deck upside down. That's gonna then switch me to solid, and then unflappable is a really good card for her. But basically, after you defend against an attack and take no damage, exhaust unflappable, draw 1 card. So we're gonna do that, and we drew another support. Okay. So now we're in solid. All right. So Mrs. Sinister will attack Phoenix now. Now here's the thing. I could do a powerful punch here. Then I'm limited on my resources a bit, but that's fine. All right, so we're gonna go resource plus. I have a thing called solid. So exhaust this card, generate a physical resource for an attack or defense event. So we're gonna exhaust it, and we're playing the punch card, which is attack and defense traded. So when enemy initiates attack, deal 4 damage to that enemy. So we're gonna play powerful punch. Do 4 damage. We take a retaliate. But because we played an attack, we're allowed to respond to change to this form now. And because it has the defense keyword, we're also defending it. So this will be defended and no damage. All right, now we go into counter phase. So 1 here, 1 here. We get molecular control. Give Mr. Sinister a tough status card. If he has the brute trait, he heals 4 damage. He does not have the brute trait, but he does get a tough. When we give him a tough, the main goes up by 2. Wait, yeah, 2 threat. What do we got here? Sinister schemes. Mrs. Sinister schemes. If you have the psionic trait, you're confused. So that's pretty bad. He's probably gonna pop it. I am confused. That's even though we had it down to 0, but the tough plus that. So 3. It's at 6, 7, 8, 9. He has to get a 0 boost for it not to pop. And no, he got it. So that's bad. So we're already gonna superpower him. So when completed, advance to the other stage 2A. Did we? Yeah, we got it down to 0. That sucks. If you cannot advance, just okay. So we're going to another 2A, which is this one, and he's gonna experiment and get flight. Now I think flight gives him overkill, so our allies won't be. So he has retaliate and flight. Oh man, that's a bad combination. Attach the flight attachment to Mr. Sinister and shuffle the rest of the flight and counter site into the counter deck. This is going to start at 2. And here is the flight. Permanent. Attached villain gains aerial trait. Attached villain attacks gain overkill. So blocking with our allies is not an option anymore. But we have Shadowcat. So that's going to give him 3 attack and also 3 scheme. These are going into the counter deck. So not a good start, but there wasn't too much we could do there. I mean, he got the cards to right. That will then put it to Phoenix's turn. I am confused with Phoenix. I do have Hope Summers. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3 for Uncanny X-Men. So this is going to be placed. Each of your X-Men allies get +1 hit point. If each of your characters have the X-Men trait, each of your X-Men allies cost 1 fewer to play. So Storm would cost 3, and I do have enough to get, Storm out. So we'll use a bond, use Clarity of Purpose, take a damage, and use a resource. But we're gonna exhaust Rogue, get confused, or Phoenix, and Storm. So when Storm thwarts a scheme, I can move 2 threat from that scheme to another scheme. So she's going to come into play. Ready with Utopia to ready Phoenix. Hope Summers will just thwart that off. And the thing is, he's got freaking Retaliate. That's the thing. So it's too bad it wasn't Shadowcat's turn, because we have stuff to put down to all right, and then I should be in solid right now. Okay. All right. That is fine. I want to do stuff, but I don't want to eat the retaliate. We have to build up. All right. Such a bad turn. Pass to Shadowcat. We have some supports already. So let's do a resource for build support. Has 6 on it. We'll throw it 2. Bring it to 4. And that's gonna be it. All right. We'll hold on to this. Ready up. Yeah, Retaliate's nasty. I would like to start doing damage to them, but I will get beaten up by the Retaliate. So I do have the quick. My 8. Okay. Let's put in endurance down here. Okay, it's gonna go up by 4. He has 3 attack with overkill, attacking Phoenix. I'm gonna defend with 2 armor, and take 2 damage. I will go to phase. Attack Shadowcat. We're going to play our quick shift. I'm in phase, so I draw 2. And I have the defense keyword. So 2. Reveal this. So no damage. Flappable triggers, another card. Okay. Counter card. And counter card. So under fire hits. Woo! That's gonna Phoenix force me by 1 and surges. All right, so we get Sinister Disguise. Attached to Mrs. Sinister. When a player would deal damage to Mrs. Sinister, that player may spend 2 genius resources. If they do not, they deal that damage to the friendly character with the fewest remaining hit points instead. Discard this card. Ooh, that is very sinister. This is gonna surge. There's no minion to attach this with. It like protects them. All right, so we get attached villain gets +1 attack, and ignores the retaliate keyword while attacking a non-aerial character. Ouch. Exhaust your hero and spend genius to get rid of it. So a non-aerial character, he'll get a +1 attack. There's an assault. Ouch. Okay, that does put me to solid. Do I have anything? I forgot to go back to solid. Alright, it's a force response. I don't have anything. So, this is gonna be now. Gentle has 4 HP with Uncanny X-Force. I could just, yeah, let Gentle take this damage. So it's going to be 3-4 with boost. So I take 2 with Phoenix. And then Gentle goes. Gentle took it. All right. So that was rough. All right, Shadowcat's turn, but Shadowcat's got some good stuff here. Gosh, do I have a play action? Could play action to me my X-Men. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm gonna play action. Trying to think how I want to do this. All right, one resource. To me, my X-Men. Search the top 5 cards of your deck for an X-Men ally. Put it into play. If the ally is still in play at the end of the phase, add it to your hand. So end of the phase. To me, my X-Men.
To me, my X-Men.
All right, so let's look at the top 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so here's the thing. Professor X looks good. It's going to add 2 to the taking off, but we confuse him. He doesn't have steady. So let's bring Professor X into play. And then everything else is shuffled. So when Professor X comes into play, a couple things are going to happen. First, Utopia is going to trigger and ready Shadowcat because she's an X-Men. Second, I am going to confuse the villain. After Professor X enters play, choose 1. Confuse the villain. We're going to confuse the villain. Professor X.
My name is Charles Xavier.
That's going to add 2 to the main. But now he's confused. So it goes 6 on here. Still Shadowcat's turn. That was a play action. Shadowcat will, with Hope Summers and her, we're gonna throw it for 4 to get build support. All right, so build support is a player size scheme. It's gonna go on the victory condition. Each player may search their deck and discard power for support with a cost of 3 or less and put it into play. But before I do that, I just realized something. Before we do that move, I'm going to use Mormataker as a resource. Because I'll explain why. Okay, another resource for Dauntless. Then we're gonna do it because now I can go and put Mormataker into my discard pile. I think that's how I wanted to do that. Wait, let's throw on Flappable for this. Keep that. Okay. All right, so for Phoenix, we're gonna get the X-Jet. The X-Jet is in here. That's gonna come down. So the X-Jet is gonna power our X-Men up. It will generate a wild resource for a player whose identity has the X-Men trait. All right, still Shadowcat's turn. We're gonna go one resource for specialized training. That's gonna have 10 on it. That will give us a special upgrade if we complete it. And then here's the thing. Let me see my discard pile. So quick shifts in there. 2 powerful punches. I have don't have a lot of defense events left. He is confused too. So I think I would like to do well, let me look at my discard pile again. So one quick shift is in there. I'm trying to figure out if it's a good idea for me. So we have 1 powerful punch left, 1 quick shift left, and 1 more defiance, and my deck is about halfway done. So it's not perfect. It gives me 3 more defense cards. There's probably a 20% chance that I might pull a defense card. So that's not a good ratio. So I might just play Night Nurse. Yeah, so we're going to pay a resource and Night Nurse.
Where does it hurt?
She's going to come in and aid the X-Men. 3 counters on her. I'm going to go to Altar. And, oh, I'm exhausted. Pass to Phoenix. Phoenix. So I have quite a bit here. I could get Havoc down. But I want to really get my suit down. So let me see here. I can thwart. Yeah, so Professor X, Phoenix, thwart for 6. Storm will thwart for 2 on here. Brings it down to 8. Takes the damage. Yeah, I think we just. Oh, I had X-Jet. I could have kept the card. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Do we want to play? I want to get the aerial, so I take less damage. All right. The telekinetic attack is not needed at this moment. Okay, let's pay 2 more for the suit. Okay, so this is Phoenix suit. I gain aerial while you have the restraint. Yeah, I restrain, so I have steady as well. All right, then we're gonna ready all our stuff. Draw our hand size, and then the player phase will end and Professor X comes back, but we draw our hand size first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we had 1 defense event, but like I said, it was like 20%. All right, so we get those, and then Professor X comes back from to me, my X-Men. All right, we got mission leader. That's really good. Okay. So the main's gonna go 4. He's confused. Will attack me. This does not give him the +1 attack because I have aerial. So he has 3 with a boost. We're gonna defend, and I take 1 damage. All right. Then we go in counter card. All right, so we get Bone Breaker, and we're playing with the teamwork of the new teamwork errata that's in the AoE box, which I'll go over it when it works. He has toughness. After Bone Breaker engages you, take 1 indirect damage for each Reaver minion engaged with you. So we would just take 1 and go down to 5, and he has tough. All right. Gang up. So I'm at 8. I don't think so. It'd be 3 with a boost. Some of these are upside down. Let me just fix this. All right, yeah, just 1 upside down card. I don't know why. Yeah, we're just gonna take it. So this is gonna hurt. So 3, 4, 5. Go down to 3. And that will be it. Pass to Phoenix. All right, so we're definitely gonna play Professor again. So I'm gonna go Clarity Purpose, take a damage, X-Jet 2 for Professor X.
My name is Charles Xavier.
That's gonna cost 2 to go on the main. Let me see here. Hope Summers can thwart 3. Professor X can thwart 3 on the main, bringing this to 3. Take a damage. We're gonna go Psychic Kicker. That's gonna be used on Hope Summers, and it readies her. 3 + 2 more is 5. We blow. Oh, before we do that, we're gonna play our mission leader. So we're gonna pay 2 resources. To play our mission leader. So mission leader is gonna come into play. Oh, and I think what we're gonna do is, yeah. Then we blow this up. I hold. No, maybe I should throw away Beast. Utopia will, when I play Professor X, we're ready Phoenix. Okay. The question is, do I want to? I have 1 card to keep on to. I think I want to keep on to Phoenix Firebird. So, all right. So we'll do that. So specialized training is defeated. So each player will choose a specialization upgrade and puts in play under their control. So this. All right. So we're going to. Yeah, I might want. So the thing about the defense specialization, it's only when you do a basic defense. In Kitty Pryde, half the time is not doing basic defenses. She's actually doing a lot of times she's doing her events, so I think doing the thwarting one with her is better. Let me look, see what I got here. Powerful punch. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go. She's gonna get surveillance specialist. I'll boost her thwart up. And then I think for Phoenix, the frontline specialist isn't bad. Gives me more hit points. I'm at 2. Let me think here. I mean, I like to attack when I go when I go on when I go unleash, the attack is really good. But right now, I mean, yeah. But I mean, it's between the specialists and the front line. I mean, the defense isn't bad against him right now, but maybe I should go for the 4 hit points. Because he's hitting for a lot though. Let me see the encounter deck, because I think our obligation is gone. Is shadows still in the deck? So yeah, my obligation is gone. We just have to worry about shadows. Shadows hasn't come up yet. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with combat specialists. Part of me thinks I should go for frontline specialists though. Yeah, I think I will go with frontline specialists. Then oh my gosh, no, we're gonna go with this is the worst. I think against what he's got right now with the overkill, I think we want to go frontline specialist. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go frontline specialist. All right, so she wants to get kind of punched. No, I changed my mind. All right, because you know why? If Shadowcat's doing her thing, she's gonna be defending for her. So, yeah. So we're gonna get the specialist, and then mission leader will draw us a card. I guess Psychic Blast. Okay. All right. Next, we're gonna just pay a resource to get Phoenix Firebird. We're gonna add 2 counters. So go to 3 here. So if we attack, we draw a card. He's confused too. So we need to knock the tough off. We're gonna thwart 3 there, right? What are we doing? We gotta. She wants the thwart. And then we deal with. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Storm's gonna knock the tough off. And I'm gonna flip to alter. and I'm going to recover 3. That gives me a counter on Phoenix Force. Okay. Pass to Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde is going to recover. Go to 8. She's going to flip. And Mortimer Taker will trigger. After Mutant Alter Ego changes into hero form, exhaust Mortimer Taker, draw a card. We're going to go solid plus 2 for Shoutcat Surprise. We're going to deal 3 damage to enemy and ready our hero. So yeah, we do 3 here and we're ready. So I'm going to thwart for 3. That ready surveillance team, I draw a card. When I did the 3, we're going to go to phase. All right. So then I'm going to go 1 resource for target. Wait. 2 resources, 3 resources for phase and confuse. Okay. Actually, we're gonna stay in. I'm trying to think here, because this dude we have to deal with. Yeah, he's not going to be attacking that much. But we want to powerful punch him. Okay. 1 resource for my Electro Armor. And hold quick shift. That will be it. We'll use Night Nurse to heal. Go to 9. And that will be it. Okay. All right. So that's stupid retaliate though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Goes up 4. He's confused on Jean Grey. Cannot attack Shadowcat. Phase and control. When attached enemy would attack, discard this card instead. Then they get confused. So confuse again, and 2 more on here. This guy will initiate an attack on me. I will respond with quick shift. When an enemy attacks, if you're in phase mass form, draw 2 cards. 1, 2, and Electro Armor, Flow of Water deals the 2 damage, kills him. Flappable triggers, and we go to solid. Okay. All right, encounter card. We get Sinister Soldier coming in hot. So this guy has basically +2 scheme and attack, so he's a 3/3 because Mr. Sinister has 2 superpower attachments, so he has 5 health. This one is Mr. Sinister attacks you. If he has aerial trait, you are stunned. I have a night nurse. So I get stunned. And he doesn't attack. Do I have anything? I'm in solid right now. All right, so we're gonna defend. Or Professor X has 3 HP because of Uncanny. He'd be attacking 4 with a boost card. That'd be fine.
I believe this situation calls for brawn and brains.
But I'm also taking a lot of damage. I just don't, let's see. What does Shadowcat have? Oh, she has her kitty room. Okay. Yeah, so we'll defend. Gains overkill. So I take 3. All right. Pass the Shadowcat. We're gonna do X-Jet for 1. 2, 3. We're gonna play Black Widow.
Wow, so serious.
When a card's revealed from the counter deck, exhaust Black Widow and spend a genius resource, and we cancel the effects. Very good with Phoenix, because then we don't get Dark Phoenix. Basically, you don't want to get Dark Phoenix. So she'll be out here. I can't remember if there's deal 1 damage to everybody. Professor X goes away. Hope Summers has 3 thwart. 3 left on here. Exhaust. We're gonna go to use Night Nurse. Night Nurse.
Where does it hurt?
Take stun off. Go to the other side. We're gonna play a lot of good cards here. Pay a resource for Kitty's room. So that's gonna either heal me or draw 1 card depending on what form I'm in. So we're going to we're gonna go to phase and draw a card. Oh, it's a sidearm. This is what I need as well. All right. We're gonna pay a resource and put sidearm onto Hope. So that's key because attach ally gets +1 attack and gains range. We can use Hope basically. And I guess Black Widow can thwart for 2. Bring this down to 1. And take a damage. Oh, but that would make her the lowest for this. Yeah, that's fine. For the Sinister thing. Okay. That's gonna do it. Phoenix is gonna go. All right. We're gonna recover. Get another counter. Then I'm gonna go one resource for Forge. Forge is X-Men ally. After Forge enters play, search your deck to power for an X-Men or X-Force support and add it to your hand. So we're gonna play him. Utopia's gonna ready Jean Grey because I'm honorary X-Men, and we're gonna find our danger room. That's what we want. I have too many counters right now. I need to start burning them. Okay. We're going to play a double for the danger room. So danger room. After X-Men ally enters play, it's an alter ego response though. Exhaust danger room, search your deck, discard pile for a training upgrade attaches to the ally. Any player may that has a mutant trait may trigger this ability. All right. All right. So, we're going to go. Wait. I want to get Colossus with the upgrade, but no, he's going to be defending, so it's okay. So flip over. So spend a Psionic Bond for 1. And hold on. Let's attack with Phoenix for 2. And Combat Specialist draws me a card. All right, use Psionic Bond for 1 to... yeah, he costs 2. All right. So, Colossus. He's going to come in with toughness, and he's a beast. That's all I got. All right. So let's bring his tough in. He's going to block one of Mr. Sinister's attacks. And then we've got this Psychic Kicker. But we're going to go Clarity Purpose, take a damage, and a resource for the Psi-Mitter. So this is a Psionic. So we played it. After you play another Psionic card. Oh, it says another Psionic card, not this one. Okay. Exhaust Psi-Mitter, deal 2 damage to an enemy. Okay. So we're gonna go with Storm 2 here and Forge a damage, and that's gonna kill this guy. All right, that's gonna do it. Part of trying to build a board up is very crucial. So we got Black Widow for some control. That's in my hand. Okay, so we didn't do more Mitigator. So we would have drawn one more card. And then it's the danger room. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so we'll just keep it. All right. We can throw that on Hope Summers. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all right, we got a phase strike. That's pretty dope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's pretty good turn for Shadowcat. Goes to 5. He's confused. Attacks Phoenix. We're gonna use Colossus's tough, and tough comes off. Because he does not have, he has overkill, retaliate. No, he doesn't have piercing. Okay. Encounter card. Encounter card. We get an exhaustion. I could Black Widow that. But Showers Pass has not come up, so we're gonna just allow it to come in. That surges, so that exhausts Kitty Pride. And then we get our obligation, which is bad. Exhaust Kitty Pride. And she's not an X-Men, she's a mutant right now, so here's their choice. We could Black Widow that card. But we could get a Shadows of the Past. The Shadows of the Past has not come up yet. So we are taking a gamble. But because I'm exhausted, I think I have no choice. So we gotta pay the genius over here. Alright, so Lockheed for genius, exhaust Black Widow, get another card. Alright, so this one says discard each tough status card from each friendly character. I have none. Player as a group takes 2 indirect damage, 4 indirect damage instead the villain has a brute. So we take 2 indirect damage as a group right now. So right now we'll put it on Colossus. The 2 damage on Colossus. Okay, next card will be Wade Colt. So search the encounter deck, discard power for a copy of Cybernetic and Enhancements. Attach it to Wade Colt. He's a 1 scheme 2 attack. Cybernetic attachment is right here. And that's attachment cannot take damage. After attachment attacks, discard it. So he's sort of kind of immune, so he's like a 3 attack right now. And we're gonna go to Phoenix. All right. We're gonna spend a resource to play Danger Room Training onto Hope Summers. So she's getting pretty pumped up right now. She does not count to my ally limit. My ally limit currently is 4. Cannot do damage to this guy. What do I do? I think I swing. Forge attacks, takes tough off, and when a player would deal damage. So we haven't done damage to him yet. Oh, we want Forge alive, right? Okay, no Forge goes. Forge is going. All right. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna swing for 2 onto Mr. Sinister, do 2 damage, take a retaliate. This thing's gonna trigger. When a player would deal damage to Mr. Sinister, that player may spend 2 resources. If they do not, they deal that damage to the friendly character with the fewest remaining hit points. Instead, discard this card. Oh, okay, so he would not take 2. And then the fewest remaining hit points is between Black Widow and Storm and Colossus. No, Storm and Black Widow. We'll do Storm. She'll die. All right. And then we trigger Combat Specialist. Draw a card. Okay. We're going to use one of our bonds. 1, Just see here, 2 for team building. So anything with that's traded to me, I can exhaust this to reduce this cost by 1. All right, so those are going to come in play. Pixie's 1 cost. Let's team building, bring Pixie in. So what happens, after you play Pixie from your hand, add an X-Men ally from your discard pile to your hand. That will also Utopia Ready Phoenix. And we add an X-Men ally from our discard to our hand. I think we want to grab Professor X again. Yeah. I think that's like key in this matchup. He doesn't have steady. We might as well keep using that. So right now, Hope Summers is has sidearm. 2 attack right now for Phoenix, so 3, 4. I could do 4, but I had planned to do X-Jet plus a resource 2 for Professor X. I'll do Scimitar for 2 on him, take a retaliate, go to 5. Professor X
My name is Charles
will confuse him.
I'm a mutant.
And add 2 more. So it goes to 7. Okay. Presser will Thor for 3. So it's down to 4. And I will after attacks. Oh man, we need him to attack. But that's fine. I need to recover. I need to get my white room. That's the problem. She has. We got to start doing damage to Mr. Sinister. What are we doing? All right. So yeah. I think what we'll do. Yeah. Pixie Thor for 1. 3 on it. Hope Summers will do 2, 3, 4. Wait, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4 onto him. Sidearm ignores retaliate. We will. Kind of don't want to. Okay, what are we doing over here? I'm gonna play a phase strike to knock that off. Yeah. Okay, she goes. The problem is, I want to go Unleash pretty soon. But whatever. Flip over, exhaust, we get a counter, we heal. Okay. Pass to Kitty Pryde. So, I mean, Jukasa would be nice to get my quick shift. Let's use this to draw a card. Kitty Room. Another face strike. Okay. We're going to flip over. Use Morbid Taker. Draw a card. I have 1 card left. Let's go 1, 2, Oh shoot. I forgot to pay a resource to put X gene before I flip. So X gene allows us to play one of our events as a resource. Okay. So if I do X gene 1, all right, let's do 1, 2, 3, Jocasta.
There is no absolute good, nor is there
So
absolute
Jocasta
evil in the universe. Those are
will
human
search my discard pile
concepts.
for a defense event and put it underneath her. So we're gonna grab a quick shift. So that's my discard pile. Then we'll user and thwart 2, bring it down to 1. And that will be it. We'll hold our phase strike for the next round. And we're going to deck out. All right. But we got Hope sort of set up here. Our side mitter. Okay. We deck out. Make sure counter card. We shuffle. Okay. Jean Grey. There's the white room. We need that. There's our teleconnect shield. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and rises from the ashes. Okay, we're ready to kind of go guns blazing now. All right, this thing's gonna go to 5. Confuse 1 from the minion here, and attack Shadowcat, boost card with overkill. We're gonna use quick shift to draw 2 and reveal the card, and then flappable, draw another card, changes me to solid, and we do 2 damage of, does he, no wait, he has range. Villain gets +1 attack, ignores the retaliate keyword. So this one is deal damage, this one is deal damage. I don't have retaliate. These are these cards aren't retaliate, they like deal damage back. So yeah, these still proc off because it says if it said he gains range, trying to think this, but it's these aren't retaliate traded. +1 attack ignores the retaliate keyword. Well, these don't have the retaliate keyword. So I think they still proc, guys. I'm pretty sure. Go down 22. Okay. Counter card and counter card. We get so one step ahead. Discard 1 random card from your hand, 2 random cards instead if the villain has the aerial trait. He does. That's so Phoenix. So 1 and 2. All right, so what do we lose? Telepathic trickery and a mirage. Okay. We get if Mr. Sinister has the following traits: aerial, he does. We're taking 2 indirect. He does not have brute. He does have psionic. Place 2 threat on the main scheme. So 2 indirect and 2 on the main. So that's 4, 6. It's 8. It's on 8, and I take 2 indirect. Yeah, I'll just. Guess I'll take it. I mean, Jocasta doesn't help right now. Jocasta will take 1 and 1. Okay. The player to defeat this scheme discards cards from the encounter deck until a Reaver minion is discarded, then reveals that minion. Okay. All right. Pass the Shadowcat. Shadowcat has 3 thwart right now. All right. Let's thwart. So she's 4th thwart. Oh yeah. All right. Thwart for 3. Brings this down to 2. We trigger Specialist, draw a card. I will do Solid plus X Gene, Shadowcat Surprise, and do 3 to Mr. Sinister, and take a Retaliate. Go to 5, ready, throw it again. Reaver is completed. We're gonna discard until we get another Reaver. That will trigger Mission Leader to draw Jean Grey card and draw me another card. Okay. And before we do that play, I'm gonna pay a resource to put my endurance down. That'll bump my hit points up a bit. All right, discarding. So before we knocked off the side scheme, we did that play. Okay, Shadows is gone. There's 1 card left, and it fizzles. So we lucked out there. But now the encounter deck is getting fully put up. 1 acceleration on the main. So that was lucky. Professor X goes away. Okay, we have a big hand with Shadowcat here. So let's figure this out, shall we? Yeah, I think I know what I want to do. Okay, we go 1 resource. X-Jet 2 resources for Shadowcat Surprise. Deal 3. 1, 2, 3. Take a Retaliate. Ready, Shadowcat. We're gonna go to phase now, and then I'm gonna spend 1 resource, 2 resources, uh, 3 resources for. Actually, we'll hold. We'll hold on to the Defiance. All right. Phase Strike. So we're in phase. It's going to deal 6 damage to enemy. If you're in phase mass form, you may discard an attachment with the hero action or hero response from that enemy. So we're going to do that. It does 6, goes down to 10. Take a Retaliate. This one we can get rid of because it has hero action. So that is gone. That will force us into Solid. Uh, we have the Defiance. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Shadowcat will thwart for 3. So bring this down to 5. We have Hope Summers. So Hope Summers is going to go 2, 3, 4. 4 onto Mr. Sinister. Down to 6. Does not take retaliate. Okay, pass to Jean Grey. All right. All right, I'm gonna pay a resource. And then just pay another resource for White Hot Room. So White Hot Room will be the next puzzle to my thing here. We're gonna exhaust it to heal 2. Go to 10. I am going to go to hero. Use a bond 1. And a team building 2. For psychic telekinetic shield. So only when attached character would take damage from an enemy attack. It's not just like, retaliates and stuff like that. But we're gonna put that on Phoenix. Yeah, I'm just getting kind of. All right, so Phoenix will grab that. All right. All right, so what are we doing? Go. So we use the bond. Da, 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 da. Okay. We're gonna attack with Phoenix. With 2. To retaliate, I draw a card with Specialists. We don't want to play Cyclops right now because we want to go Unleash. So 1 to play Angel. That's gonna Utopia me, ready Phoenix. So we're gonna thwart for 3. And then I guess Angel for 1. And this guy, Pixie for 1. Bring down to 0. Okay. So both in hero. We almost got them flipped. I want to go Unleash. Says we gotta spin our counters. Okay. We're gonna deck out. Extra encounter card. Not good. All right. We have a shield though. Ooh, we have a mind control. So we can mind control Wade Coulson. Oh no, that's not a good idea. Because then we lose the Utopia though. For cheaper X-Men, but oh, and then we go back to 3. Yeah. Right, gotta be careful with that. Okay, goes to 5. We'll attack Shadowcat. will so I'd be taking 3. That's a lot. I wish I had the defense armor up. All right, so Phoenix will defend with 2. All right, I take 3 damage. That goes onto my telekinetic shield. Okay. And then Phoenix gets attacked. Coulson, this guy's gonna attack me, but doesn't have overkill. Right. All right, so I think I'll do this. I'll defend Defiance. Oops. So that's going to discard this card. And I take 1 damage. I will flip to phase. Let's move this a bit. When I do that, I'll Perseverance. So pay a resource, Perseverance. After I change form, give hero tough status card. So let's go. 2 electro armor and full like water aren't retaliate, so they do 2. And Wade's we're gonna defend with Pixie to defend that attack. So now what happens after attacks discards the cybernetics. Okay. All right, we do have Black Widow as a cancel. A Sinister Soldier comes into play. All right, so here's how the teamwork's gonna work. This guy, the one that comes in, the new rules for teamwork is the one coming in, which is this guy, is gonna activate, and this guy's not gonna activate. But it will trigger this thing, and then search the counter deck, discard for. Okay, so yeah, he's attacking for 3. I will just block with Angel. So Angel will go, and then this comes off because he made an attack. All right, and then he gets his Sinister Disguise again. So there we go. Okay, so Phoenix's turn. Now I do have a mind control, but all right, we'll use a cyanic bond to put call for backup up. So that's 6 on it. So Hope Summers has 4 Forethought. What do I have with? Don't have anything with. Okay. So I think what we're gonna go is team building. X-Jet for telepathic trickery. And that's gonna remove 4 here, and then we're just Hope Summers will get rid of it. Call for backup is gonna come in. So each player may search their deck to sort for an ally and put it into play. So that goes into victory. I think. Let's see what we have. Jocasta is gonna come in and bring me quick shift. Jocasta.
There is no absolute good, nor is there absolute evil in
And
the
then
universe.
far as
Those are human concepts.
I think Professor X probably, or Storm. Uh, could bring Beast in, and that could allow me to mind control the Sinister Soldier. Oh, but then it's a 1/1. But it has 5 health though. Yeah, I think Beast will be the one we bring in. That will ready me here. Phoenix, okay. Beast.
I believe this situation calls for brawn and brains.
He will get actually a double from my deck. Alright, because now I can mind control. Or I can even play my telekinesis, do 3 damage. Yeah, that's probably better. um, so if I hit for 2, okay. Hit for 2 here. Wait, or no, I want to. We want to thwart, right? Yeah. All right, resource for it's gonna be telekinesis. As long as I can play it, if I have psionic trait, I can exhaust it and spend 2 geniuses to deal 3 damage to enemy. It's an attack. So that'll be there with my scimitar. So it is a psionic card. Scimitar will trigger, dealing 2 damage. And then I'll trigger telekinesis, exhaust it, double genius to do 3 to kill this guy. Then we've got Beast to then kill this guy. So are we gonna deal with that though? The main. I hit for 2 over here. Draw a card. And then Colossus hits for 3 to kill. Okay. Colossus goes. So I can't, I don't want to flip them just yet. So we'll hold, I guess we'll hold these cards. Pass over here. And, we'll pay a resource to play Indomitable. We're gonna thwart 2, bring this to 3. So it's gonna go, wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 away from popping. That's scary, actually. Hmm. It's not great because if he gets a status on him, he'll flip it automatically. I might just want to use Black Widow then. But Black Widow's like pretty key for us. But I don't see any other way. I would have, yeah. We'll throw it for 2 with Black Widow. Bring down to 1. I don't want it. Well, you know, it's fine. That might come back to bite me, but right, we are gonna flip them. Wait a sec. Hold on, before I do that Black Widow move, we are gonna flip them. When we so here's the thing: if we do flip him, he's gonna pop it automatically because he adds onto the main. It's gonna go up by 6. Well, unless you flip on. So there is a way to not flip it automatically. If we flip them on our side, we bring this down to 0, then flip them. Then it doesn't pop. So we don't want to be triggering. These are response triggers. We don't have to. Okay. All right. So when a player would deal damage to a center, that player may spend. Okay. So we could trigger that as well. And just get rid of Jocasta. Yeah, that works too. Okay, sounds good. I think we have a game plan. All right. All right, so this thing's gonna go to 6. Attacking Phoenix. We're gonna respond with boost card, a quick shift. We're in phase. We become the defender. I draw 2. So we're not going to be taking damage. I will then trigger Flow Like Water to attempt to do a damage, but then this will trigger, which will cause the ally with the lowest remaining hit points to deal that damage back, which will be Jocasta and die. Okay. We trigger, we go to solid, flappable, draw a card. Okay. I will do electro armor for 1 and put him down to 1 HP. Right, so he attacks. I got tough right now. So I think I just allow him to attack me. Okay. All right, so my tough comes off. And counter card. So we get higher ground. Discard each tough status card for. Oh, good thing I got rid of this. The tough players of the group take 2 indirect damage. We're gonna put that on Beast. An assault. So what I'll do is we'll play quick shift. That's gonna put me into phase, but I don't draw a card, but I avoid the damage. Give Mr. Sinister a tough status card. Do we have target acquire? We don't, but it doesn't end us. All right, and then I'll use electronic electro electrostatic armor to ping off his stuff. He gains 2 on there, so goes 6, 7, 8. Yep. So good thing we did that with Black Widow. Okay, goes to Shadowcat. Now here's what we're gonna do. We bring this down to 0, then we kill him, or then we flip him. So Shadow, we're gonna Thor for 3. Under surveillance specialist triggers. Let me oh, this should be in solid. She's got 3, 4. She'll bring it down to 1. Yeah, I think if I flip him now, it'll be fine. So actually, we'll do this. This is a good idea, I think. All right, so first, let's do a couple things. Pay a resource to play target acquire. Use X-Jet to play Death Focus. Gosh. All right. And then got a Bane switch. All right, so then we're gonna do this. Pay a resource for bait and switch. Villain attacks, you remove 4 threat from the main after the attack. So he's gonna come in, and then we're gonna respond with a solid, and I believe because it's the player phase, I can def focus here, but I'm not sure, so we'll just pay a resource and do our punch, powerful punch. That's gonna hit him. He retaliates back. I'm down to 4. That flips him over. So let's go to the flip. All right, so this is what it says. When revealed, place 2 threat on the main scheme. 3 per person instead of Mrs. Sister has fewer than 2 superpowers. So it's going up by 4 because he has 2 of them. After a status card is placed on Mrs. Sister, place 3 threat on the main. So he puts it at 5 basically. I am into phase right now, so I'm taking no damage. And then Flow Like Water, Electro Armor hits for 2. And there we go. That puts me back at solid. And then we're gonna def folk or airwalk exchange. So we could exchange for airwalk to remove 2. This goes down to 3. That's gonna be it. Pass to Phoenix. And we want to go unleash here. We're not quite there. Let's attack for 2. Take a retaliate. Go to 8. I draw a card. We're gonna go 1 resource. Psychic Bond 2. Plus a 3rd resource for Havoc. Havoc will ready Phoenix. And we're gonna use team building One resource. We're ready Utopia. So one resource team building. And clarity purpose. I take damage for psychic blast. So it deals 4 damage to a villain. It does not have the attack keyword, so I avoid the retaliate. So there we go. I'm gonna do 4. And I'll hold on to these cards, I think. So when I did, I don't want to exhaust Scimitar because that doesn't retaliate. It's an attack. But I will. Havoc has 4 HP. So we'll use Havoc. We're going to discard its 1 boost. So he does 3. And then he takes 2 consequential and a retaliate. So he's 1 HP away. Phoenix will just throw 3 on the main. And I'll hold on to these cards. And that will be it. All right, so we've got him on the ropes. I think we got this, guys. It's looking pretty good. One, two, three. Oh, 2 telekinetics. Yeah. We're going to go for the kill shot next turn. And we got a powerful punch. Ooh. And we got defense cards. We're set. Let's go. All right. He's got beefier stats. Tax 3 with a boost with overkill. We're going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Solid resource plus another resource for powerful punch. 4. I take a retaliate. I go to phase. No damage. Back to solid, unflappable. Draw a card. And trigger these 2. And then when I change form, resource, perseverance, we get a tough. All right. All right, then he attacks Phoenix. Phoenix is at 7. Yeah, I could just allow my shield to get taken off. So my shield will come off, magnetic shield, and then we go into counter phase. Discard 1 card from your hand, 2 random card instead if the villain has the aerial traits. Yes. I only have 2 cards left. They're discarded. And we get a Sinister Soldier. Okay, can we do 25 damage? Goes over to Phoenix. Phoenix has all the cards right now. So first off, we're gonna go spend Psychic Bond plus team building plus X-Jet. Or, yeah, X-Jet. Phoenix Force Unleashed. Alright, so our stats, we're doing deal 7 damage to enemy. If you have Unleashed trait, we're doing 8 damage. Sorry, 9. Telekinetic attack. Doing 9 damage. We take a retaliate down to 6. I will then swing for 3, 4. We can also exhaust the scimitar to do 2. And take a retaliate. I will hit for 4. Take a retaliate. Draw a card with combat specialists. And then I'm gonna go a double. Actually, we could just win it here. Hope Summers. So she's 4 base attack, 5, 6 with sidearm. So down to 4. And then I'll just go 1, 2, 3 for another telekinetic attack. And that's it.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Yes, sir. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we could actually overkill the soldier and kill him. So there you go. Then we had Havoc. I'm just wondering if Havoc would attacked. It's only okay. 3 more damage. Got Beast. Yeah, that's a good game. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was expert Mr. Sinister with the Reavers. Let me know in comments. Do you think the Reavers are harder than the Nasty Boys? Or do you think the Nasty Boys are harder than the Reavers? I'd like to know your comments on that. Let me know in the comments. But thanks, guys, for watching. So this will be the last video until Age of Apocalypse. So Age of Apocalypse, we're going to wait for that for more content. I might continue my aggression discussion because we didn't quite finish that. But this will be it before the AoE Let's Plays. Okay, so I'll see you there then. Thanks, guys, for watching.